Sure. Whew. There it is, 3 games, ranked opponents in 7 days, 3-0. You know, extremely happy. You know, I thought we saw throughout the week, we saw some great stuff out of this team, some real potential, and amazingly, we got 3-0 out of it, and we didn't play our best for a full 60 minutes. So I think that shows that we have some more potential and some things we can do to get better. So, you know, that's hopefully what great teams do, is they drive to be their best and they want to improve on every performance. And I think this team has that drive and has the opportunity to do something special. So extremely happy against a very good Virginia team. And again, my hat goes off to the defense, who just played amazing, got us the ball back multiple times. And, you know, if you look at the stats, the caused turnovers from our core defenders was amazing today. And I'm very proud of that and proud of them. And we did what we needed to do on the offense. You know, we had our usual little lull in the second half, but we finished the game. We got a couple at the end, and we did what we needed to do. So great win for us. And it's nice to have 7 days or 6 days to prepare for the next one.
Coach, towards the end, UVA went on a 5-1 run. You guys didn't score for about 20 minutes, and then you took that timeout after one of the goals from UVA. What did you say in that timeout?
You know, just how important it was to get a good possession and get a good shot and finish it and end their run. And, you know, I think we had a couple TV timeouts at the same time. We couldn't do that, but we got it done there. And we finished the game, and I thought we did a lot of things really well. You know, some good long possessions to burn the clock, to not to give them a chance to go on a run, and I think we played smart to finish that game.
This is for Carrie and Coach. I think the whole starting defense had 3 or more caused turnovers. How are you guys getting that?
I think just like using what we apply in practice. That's something that we work on. So I think just having that mindset of coming out there and knowing what we're capable of and just sticking to our fundamentals, and that's what just comes of it.
Her sister made her get caused turnovers, right? Taught her how to chat. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, our defense is based off, you know, playing some zones and getting teams to force the ball in the middle. And I think we got a few from picking off the ball in the middle, and then, you know, I know Carrie got one, being aggressive, getting out, and she got a stick and just made a good clean check and got the ball back. And just being aggressive and pressing out on the ball at times and making some plays. So I thought the defense played great.
Emily, so it looks like scoring-wise it was pretty balanced. You had 8 different people score. You had 4 goals. How does that help when you're able to have multiple people scoring multiple goals?
I think it goes to show how deep our offense is and how, you know, any single one of us is able to step up and score. And I think, you know, for other teams to look at that and see we had so many different people score, it's going to be really hard to defend us going forward.
Mary, not sure if you were aware, you tied your career high in points today, and then you also had a career high in assists with 3. So what was really working for you out there today?
Honestly, I didn't know that. And when I'm out there, I play, and it's so much fun playing out there with everyone on the team, because we're all so talented. And this year is a really special year for us because we're all just like clicking so well together. And so our chemistry out there is unbelievable, and it's helping us achieve a lot of success. And like Coach said, we still have so much room to grow. So just with practice and I don't know, we have just a lot of room to grow, and I'm really excited, looking forward. So,
a question for Mary. You know, 3 straight top 12 wins. Would you say the team's confidence is just kind of sky high right now?
Oh yeah, I definitely think that our confidence right now is very high, but we definitely have to keep looking forward with, you know, our chins up, and just like, we have a lot of competition still ahead of us, and we can't get too cocky. We have to be complacent and, you know, we can't be complacent, and just, you know, always, the next team we're going to play is always going to be better than the last one that we did, and everyone's going to give us their best game. So the most important thing that we have to do is just stay focused, which I think we've been doing a really good job of, and executing the plays that Coach tells us to do during games. And I think it's also really amazing of us on defense to be able to switch defenses and, listen to our coaches and follow instruction and, just work really well together.
Coach, Braylee started the game with the draws. She also finished, but in between you switched up a little bit, and then post-game, last game, you talked about how she's just still coming back from injury. Did you see an improvement from last game to today? And
last game, I think she dominated a little bit more. And every team's going to be different. They have different styles, and it was a ground ball battle for the most part on the draw controls, and that's where Braylee's got to get back to full speed, like chasing the ball down, getting in the scrum, and coming out with the ball. And but she's super talented. We have multiple draw people, and Emily came in, and we weren't winning the ball, and came in and won us a couple draw controls right when we needed it, and she did that a couple times for us, and that's why we have multiple draw control people, so that if something's not working, we can change it up, try something different, and I thought it went well.
Emily, on the opening play of the second half, you lost the draw, but then you kind of looked out of the play, but you go and you swipe the ball right off, turnover to start, and I think you scored you scored right after that 20 seconds later. Can you take me back those 30 seconds?
Well, I think the most important thing is what Coach just said, and I mean, we needed the ball. It was a big ground ball battle, so the mindset going into the opening draw and all the draws after that was to follow and to make sure that anything that did pop up, I was there to pick up. So.
And then for Coach, I think back to the North Carolina ACC game last year. You guys 21 goals given up then. How is your defensive unit different than last year? I think you guys haven't given up more than 14 all year.
Well, we got Maryland next, so that'll be the ultimate test, right? They're just a great team, and then Florida. So you got two high-powered scoring teams that we're up against, and we just keep saying we'll wait till the next one, see how they do, and so far they're playing great. So we're gonna keep game planning for each team and keep making adjustments and try and get even better.
Is there any differences between the defensive from this year? I know obviously the addition of Sarah Cooper, but kind of what's made you guys better on defense?
Well, I think it's some of the adjustments we were able to make. Sarah Cooper being kind of the rover, the backer in the zones, it allowed our other players to go play different positions where they're stronger, and overall that's created a better defense just by having the players in the right position. I think experience. We return. I think everybody that's out on defense has played before. You got starting midfield that's all played last year, and then the defense have all played. It's just Sarah Cooper is a freshman in there, and they're making they're better communication. They're making plays and stepping up, and as we always say, you're only as good as your last game, so they'll be prepped and ready for the next one.
Carrie, the defense has had a couple games where they've had quite a few fouls today, 29, and is that kind of due to your aggressiveness on defense, or is that just something that you guys are still working on? Talk about a little bit about that.
I would say it's kind of more of our mentality and aggressiveness. I think that's what we want to do on defense, is go after the ball and get out on our players and make them cause turnovers. So I definitely think that's part of our mentality and aggressiveness.
So are you guys okay with that many fouls?
I would say limiting maybe the ones in the middle, but I think the other ones just keep going, I guess.
For Emily or Mary, in the first half and the start of the second, every time UVA would score, you guys were able to come back and answer almost immediately. So what was kind of allowing you guys to do that? How were you able to respond so quickly?
Well, I think to start, we had defense making big plays. So coming down on offense, we had that drive to, defense got to stop. We have to put the ball in the back of the net. So that's, how it was in the beginning. And then we went into our slump, and, we ended up getting out of it, and we had a goal at the end there. But, that's what it was in the beginning.
Yeah, Yeah, when other teams score on us, we kind of get that mentality that, all right, they scored, they're getting no more, it's our turn, you know? So we kind of flip the switch, and we really focus in on attack and take our time, get the ball around, and just execute the play.
Great. Thank you.